First of all, with the soccer, right after the last board meeting, the next day, I contacted the Federal Wage and Hour Labor Office. I ended up calling, I think Washington, didn't realize that, they had an 800 number. I called that one and ended up calling Nashville, and then the Nashville guy transferred me to Knoxville. And actually, before we got anything cleared up, it was 2 weeks of calling and talking to different person. The contact person was Nathaniel Powell. As a matter of fact, I gave Ms. Teresa that information to put in file. You'll remember, some of you may remember, about 10 years ago, there was a lot of overtime that was paid. 9 years ago, 10 years ago, a lot of overtime that was paid in DeKalb County. And actually, when we had the federal wage person, I can't remember his name right now, I had his card in my desk for a long time. Even the fact, Woodward, even the fact that somebody coming in, a custodian coming in, opening up a door at nighttime or closing, we're going to have to pay them overtime. It really got sticky at that time, so that's what we were checking out. Miss Rhonda Merriman has been doing this job as assistant soccer coach, been volunteering that for a long time, and does an excellent job, an excellent employee. And like I said, there were some things that was brought up the last time. I think I even mentioned that my son had been to her house when he was in school, probably a lot, along with no doubt how many other kids. And super person. I just want to clear that part up. But to clear the other part up, according to talking to Mr. Nathaniel Powell with the Federal Wage and Hour Labor Office, and this document, I think, came from years ago, and to give you a little background, he actually worked in a school setting, and I don't know where it was, coaching something or something else, and I told him what we were wanting to do was find a way to give this person some money for doing what this person had been doing for 6 years at least or more. And anyway, he searched and searched, and it was hard for him to do that, but he ended up emailing and calling, actually called twice. And in our board minutes, we need to specify that the money that she receives would be a stipend, and her, I guess for a better word, her title would need to be in the minutes a voluntary assistant coach. And we do not ask her to do anything concerning the outside activities during the 40 hours that she works. And again, there was no nothing against trying to keep Miss Rhonda Merriman from doing this. It's just financially, I did not want to get the county in a bind. There's no telling how many hours a coach actually puts in. We would have been paying her, we'd had to have paid her or anybody else overtime, approximately $18 an hour. But I think the problem has been worked out. If we can have a motion to classify the money that she receives as a stipend and her title as a voluntary assistant coach.
Volunteer assistant.
Yes.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Motion made by Mr. Stevens, second by Mr. Miller. All in favor, let it be known, please, by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?